Oh boy, alright, here we are on Outer Reaches. Harlequin here, 5-star general. You're here. How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
We've got
Not complaining.
we've got Aki here. Once again, this is going to be game 2 in the round of 16, best of 3, between Aki playing as the Apothecary and HoLyHammer playing as the War Boss. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you expect? We saw kind of a fancy-looking opening there from Aki, and it looks like he's not wavering one bit, going for the triple scout build once again. Same old double shooter boy thing going on for HoLyHammer, however. Triple scout build. That was pretty well pulled off by him, I got to say.
Yeah, it is. A lot of Space Marine players feel that it's the only way to win a competitive 1 versus 1, and we're seeing that Aki is going ahead and leveraging it here against HoLyHammer, against his War Boss. It does allow him to kind of diversify a little bit, I guess, against that one big beast of a unit, to get a few more units on the field, a few more range units to be able to kite him, maybe reduce his effectiveness. And we saw last game that HoLyHammer invested in the enhanced custom shooter to try and negate that a bit, also to negate the Apothecary a bit, and even a little bit of the Assault Space Marines a bit when they came out. But we'll see if he keeps with that or if he tries something different.
Right away, seeing the same build again, 1 generator down, ASAP. For Aki, that is.
Yeah, and we see the node thus far for HoLyHammer a little, was it delayed, or did he just cap it slower? Possibly cap slower because the scouts have a little bit faster speed, so they're able to get up there a little bit quicker.
Yeah, different capping pattern there. Double generators up right now for Aki. And yeah, everybody's no real skirmishing going on just yet. Everyone's just kind of flitting about the map here. There we go. A little bit of some bullets being exchanged here by the Apothecary and the War Boss right now. Apothecary about to start tasting the wrath of these shooters who are being upgraded once again with the big shooter right away. He's healing himself, taking some damage, swinging his chainsword around, but gonna want some backup pretty soon here. Perhaps considering he's standing around. No, he's just gonna get out of there.
Dude, what are these scouts doing? They're running right into the middle of the shooters.
Close there. Scouts, you are not heavy melee. Go home.
The enemy falters, but he
so skirmish 1 goes to HoLyHammer. And by the way, the colors look okay to me. So on the on-demand views, at least, I'm showing it as 2-1.
I hate to say it, but
sorry, live stream viewers, but you're gonna have to suck it today because it is 500 right now for Aki and 489 to HoLyHammer. By the way, it's very unprofessional. Never tell your viewers to suck it during a cast. I apologize. That was a slip in judgment.
But in other news here, we actually have a little variation here to Aki's build. He went ahead and he did get shotguns first. Well, he got 1 shotgun
At least
on
one
one of the
shotgun,
scouts.
yep.
Yeah, and then he seems to be saving up for Assault Marines. And in the meantime, ooh, this one scout squad may not get out. They may not get out.
Melee. Oh, that last-minute heal by the Apothecary. Oh, HoLyHammer.
That.
HoLyHammer is very visibly disturbed by that heal. That was a clutch heal, though.
Yeah, very clutch there. Able to keep that scout alive, and here come the Assault Space Marines. Meanwhile, HoLyHammer still saving up for Storm Boys or something else. Not quite anywhere near that yet.
Assault Squad, Storm Boys, everybody's getting their jumpy jump on. Got the War Boss right now putting some pressure on. Ooh, there goes the heal once again on the scouts, though. Able to cap that victory point.
Exactly, allowing him to tank that and cap it, but he does lose at least 1 model. Now he's going to go ahead and knock the War Boss back, though, and force him to take quite a bit more damage here.
And by the way, just to compound the confusion here, my nodes are displaying correct, my victory points are displaying correctly, but we do have that reversal of the color when I actually look at the victory point. It's blue with red. I don't know.
Mine look properly. Mine look right. Now let's say, yeah.
Apparently, every permutation of that is possible depending on which team you are on and which team the players are on.
It is simply crazy. I just cannot wait for it to get fixed. It should be awesome.
So, yeah, you know, they'll fix the player position thing, but I don't know if it'll actually fix the observer position thing. That might be its own little problem. But that might simply be the fact that observers might see them as 2 different colors, but they'll see them all correctly all the time, is I guess what that'll mean. Like, you might see it as 2 blue, and I might see it as 2 red. But at least we'd agree as which player was red and which player was blue. Anyhow, Storm Boys here being a little bit indecisive, charging in, charging back out. Shooter Boys standing around shooting exactly what they want, but unfortunately Shooter Boys backing off instead of maybe opting to get into some melee with those scouts who were retreating right through.
Well, again, I feel like HoLyHammer is still a little frustrated because he did a lot of damage to those scouts. They were very, very, very low, and again, just a very timely heal by Aki kept them in the game there. Meanwhile, though, we've got Scout Squad training for Aki, but he cancels it actually, so I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. Assault Squad right now having to retreat. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating because it's hard to play around that heal. You don't want to overcommit on any one low hit point unit if you even suspect the Apothecary is anywhere nearby with mana. Oh, man, humongous sync kill. Well, not quite a sync kill, just a big fat chain axe in the head there by the War Boss on that single Scout. Scout's just kind of kiting him around the terrain.
Yeah, and so we do see the War Boss is going to be able to cap that bottom area there, and then actually Shotgun Scouts being forced off, not quite by Slug as they led the charge, but the two big shooters following them were really the things that forced those Scouts away. And both players going to tech it around the same time here, as long as they hit the button on time. They do both hit
Boom!
almost at the same
Perfect.
time.
Yeah, triple Shotguns Assault Marine opening for Aki with his Apothecary straight into tier 2. Looking pretty good. Very similar build out of HoLyHammer.
Yeah, as last game, we have not seen the enhanced custom shooter this, and that is the big difference here.
True.
And you know, that's probably a pretty good adaptation because again, we don't
War
see
Boss, what are you doing? Look at the War Boss. He just died in front of Aki's base right there. I think
HoLyHammer.
maybe I don't even think he was trying to kill. Maybe there was a really wounded scout that resupplied it or something. But that seemed like just a straight up blunder.
He must have allowed it to chase and not micro it.
I bet it was because those two scouts were kind of fighting that War Boss down by that power node there. I bet maybe the War Boss just wandered all the way home and did that.
Yeah, that is unfortunately going to be pretty huge here. That's 250 requisition that HoLyHammer cannot spare. I mean, we look at the economy here, and Aki has over 560 requisition compared to HoLyHammer's like almost nothing at this point.
Brutal. Our Assault Squad here just kind of noodling around right now. Nothing too fancy. Second Assault Squad coming out for Aki right now that he's hit tier 2. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's not entirely uncommon though from Space Marine players. Their units, their tier 1 units, I should say, they scale rather well. So they are pretty good purchases even in the latest of tiers.
Yeah, upgrade them, get a sergeant going, and level them up. Nice looking heal there, once again bailing out the Assault Squad. Assault Squad just being upgraded, just getting that sergeant in right then. Oh, nice little shot right there out of the Assault Squad, just kind of tearing through the rest of those Orc units. Really good combination right there with the Apothecary. Looks like kind of charging on in. I hope he's not overextending at all, but these Shooter Boys are looking in a lot of trouble right now as he does have Assault Marines all over him.
Yeah, I was surprised at the lack of Yuzu Choppas there by HoLyHammer. I felt like that could have swung that battle the complete opposite way. As we basically saw that the Storm Boys were being knocked on their asses the entire battle. Use your Choppas would allow them to stand up to the Assault Space Marines, prevent themselves from being knocked on their asses, minus Merciless Strike, and to do increased damage to just kind of overcome that heal.
Again, Assault Marines just kind of bouncing in and out here, putting some pressure on.
Man, that's a very fast assault.
That was an interesting, interesting little jump right there. Kind of jumped to him and then jumped back again. Anyhow, so yeah, we do have 2 upgraded Assault Squads right now.
And we're going to see HoLyHammer just GG's out.
HoLyHammer, a little bit frustrated with all of the early game force right there for Aki. Aki choosing a very, very competitive and aggressive build there too. So congratulations to Aki, who will be moving on to the round of 8, which we will have to see tomorrow. He's going to go 2-0 for that. But still, I thought very well played by HoLyHammer, indeed.